We have to change from doubter to believer.
All right, everyone, welcome to DTBTV. Obviously deflated a little bit, but as I always do, disappointment turns into looking at the tables, looking at what we can do, still believing, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, there's a load of annoying kids outside at the moment because all the Liverpool players keep driving past. Diego Jota, I've just heard getting his name screamed. Firmino, a lot of the players drove today and will drive out. So team coaches were more or less full of coaching staff, not the players. So the kids you can hear screaming in the background are the Liverpool players driving past. So yeah, disappointing. And I'm going to go through some player ratings, and I'm also going to go through, I'm going to sit here for about half an hour, so fire away with your comments and that and stuff like that. It's been a really massive day for the group as well, because we've done it now. We've broke into we're starting to get recognised market, which is Redmen TV using us as their, as their first P squad before they went on their match day watch along. And I've just had a look, and on their match day watch along, they've had 15,000 views already, and they have 440,000 subscribers. So, me and Craig obviously do this. It's difficult. I've faced abuse again on YouTube again today from the same old idiots, which getting called things like a meth or a tramp, or I was a bog cleaner at Anfield. It makes me laugh because I know it's a load of shit, but also because I know that means I'm doing something. I'm actually getting far with the group that I decided to start only 12 weeks ago. In 12 weeks we've done a flag campaign, which was fantastic. We're getting out there. We're doing all of this off the back of having no funds, no money, no one behind us. So we're doing this ourselves. And I tell you what, you don't know this, but I'm searching for a 3-bedroom house at the moment in the area. So living in a bedsit has been difficult for a year. People can slate me for that all they like, I don't care. Because when I was sat here about 10 minutes ago with Craig and seeing the delight in my face and his face, to see that we're actually, with these hours and then we're spending, rushing home from work or rushing to sort your kids out, whatever, it's now starting to pay off. So as on a personal level, thank you to everybody that supported us from day one. Those of you that are always watching with us. It might not be a lot at the moment, but with regard to the group, it's gone up now, I think 500 members in 22 days. We are literally adding 200 a day at the moment minimum, and it's great. So we're getting there. With regards to the game, right, I'm going to start with Alisson. Didn't really have much to do today. Could he have done better with a goal? Maybe spread himself a little bit bigger, but the goal was disallowed. Sorry, the one that was disallowed. Trent today played well on the ball, really good. Again, and this is what was frustrating me. The last 10 minutes of the game, we don't need to chase the second goal. Just leave the game as it is. Pass the ball to the side. Keep the ball. Don't try and push it. We're trying to play Hollywood passes in the last 10 minutes, which is giving Newcastle the ball back. And it's as if we don't know how to... Right, Rafa Benitez was the best manager that I have ever watched in my life, that being able to shut out a team. We don't seem to be able to do that. We don't seem to be able to go from this gung-ho, heavy metal football and go, do you know what? We've got a Champions League game on the ball here. We need to just keep the ball. Keep the ball, frustrate them, buy fouls, buy free kicks, roll around on the floor, I don't care. Win the game. And that's what we failed to do today. We didn't shut the game out. And Sadio Mane, I'm angry with. I'm angry with him because he's laughing. He's laughing when he should have notched the second goal, which would have won us the game today. Salah gets so much grief for not passing to anybody. He passes it to Mane, and Mane thinks, I'll just try and go around the goalie. Put the ball in the net. That's where the game was lost today, on the back of that. And that's not good enough. He needs to be more clinical. It's all right smiling all the time. Oh, everything's so great. No. Playing in Europa League next season shouldn't make you smile. Well, if you carry on pissing about with a ball like that, that's where you'll be playing. With regards to the Champions League, it's not over. We're 2 points behind. I think we're 2 points behind. I've just had a look. Not only the fact that West Ham played Chelsea tonight at 5:30. Counter the fact that if Manchester City win the Champions League, then 5th place goes into the Champions League, so we can finish top 5. So don't give it in. I've just seen some comments now of people saying, I don't want to finish in the top 6. Listen, mate, you obviously clearly have never been to Anfield then, because I'll tell you something now. One of the best nights of my life as a Liverpool fan was Liverpool v Dortmund when we played them. It was amazing. You're telling me that you would rather finish outside the top 6 and not have European nights at Anfield? Then that for me just shows exactly what's wrong with football fans these days. I don't care if we're playing Chester in the League Cup. I want to be there. It's about more games to enjoy, more games to try and get a ticket. A lot of people can't get tickets. The Europa League will give people a chance to get tickets. So if we finish in the Europa League, I don't want to, of course, but I'll take it. I don't want to be sitting here from a Monday to Friday, bored crapless, watching Man United, Man City, Chelsea, Rangers, Celtic, all these, Leicester, all in Europe, while we're going. And you know what'll happen? You'll get all them stupid gifs where it says, what are Liverpool watching this week? Coronation Street or EastEnders. Don't want it. So if you want that, there's no what I can do for you. As Klopp would say, there's nothing you can do for people that don't believe or want the best, right? I want Liverpool to win every competition that they go in. Every competition. You know how angry I get on this group, the ones that know me, when we throw the League Cup or we throw the FA Cup, because some of the best days you have as a supporter is at Wembley, is cup runs, is watching the draw, and that's what it's about. I was going to go live tomorrow, and I just thought, you know what? No, I don't need to. I want to put everything. You know, I've gone on to reduced hours now to push this group, and I want this to be my full-time job in the future. So I'm not going to stop now until DTBTV goes to the top. I don't care. That's the kids screaming again. That's when you know it's a famous Liverpool player driving out. They chase them all the way along the street. So yeah, so the game, where was I? So Trent played well. I'd give him a 7 out of 10. Kabach today, he's already getting slated on the group again. I told you that would come. He's at fault for every goal we concede now, apparently. I thought he was solid today. Played really well. I'd give him a 7 or an 8. 7. Because it would have been an 8 if we'd have won the game and he'd have kept a clean sheet. So 7. Fabinho, we don't want him playing in centre back. We want him in centre midfield, but at this moment in time, we've got no choice. So with Phillips being out injured, again, it goes back to the fact that we can never keep the settled back two at the back all the time, because Phillips and Kabach were playing really well together. Kabach, I'll put it on record right now, so I hope that everybody that's slating him on the group understands that I'm going to stand by him right now. I think we will, and I think we should sign him, because with Virgil van Dijk as his mentor and chief, to give him all the knowledge of how to defend and listen and learn, and having the fact that he could learn from Van Dijk for the next 4 years and still only be 25 years old, yes, I would sign him, and I'd sign him for 2 reasons. 1, his age, and 2, for the fact that he will double in value the minute you pay the €18 million for him. Sorted. That's that out of the way. Left back, Robertson, complete engine again. But again, just this crosses, he needs to work on getting it to a red shirt rather than blasting it straight into Newcastle fence. Midfield, Thiago, fantastic. Yeah, he got man of the match today. I was a bit surprised by that. He played well, but I think he had the freedom of the park. It was quite easy. Asking him to pass the ball about, it's like asking Jabi Alonso to do it. They could do it in their sleep with their eyes closed, right? Curtis Jones looked bloody good when he came on. I'd start him next game against Manchester United. We probably won't, because Genie Wijnaldum, to me, I love him, he's going, and also he doesn't offer you anything going forward, no creativity or nothing. So for me, Wijnaldum playing today was a no-go for me. I just think that we should have gone for Shaqiri or something like that, and probably kept Jota on the bench, because what the problem is when we go 4 up front, is we haven't got anybody to come off the bench to score as a goal. That's the only risk with it. And the problem is as well, when we go 4 up front, is you expect to put the game to bed early. We should have done. I'm sorry, but if I was Klopp, I would roast Sadio Mane and Salah, actually. For Salah was through on goal. Salah's brilliant though today. I'm not slagging, I'm just saying, just for this one moment. Robbie Fowler was all left foot, and he was. But Fowler could finish with his right as well. If Fowler needed to tuck it in with his right foot, he took it in with his right foot. Same with Torres, same with Luis Suarez. In fact, I couldn't even tell you what foot Suarez was, he was that good. So he's through one-on-one, and what he's running one-on-one, and all he's got to do is just tuck it with his right foot. But he tries to do it with his left. I mean, it's just making the finish more difficult. It's like stupid me trying to tell Salah how to finish because his goal record's unreal. But you can still say maybe he should have done that, because if he'd have scored it, you can't tell him how to finish. But he didn't, did he? So my opinion is he should have gone with his right foot and tucked it in. But the one he laid on for Mane is criminal. It's criminal that Mane thinks he's just going to go around the bar. Goldie just comes and mops it up. So that was not good enough from Sadio Mane, and he needs to become more clinical if he wants to win Ballon d'Ors and get to the numbers of Salah and all that, because he ain't going to do that the way he is with his relaxed approach to games. Because I'll tell you something now, Shearer's, Robbie Fowler's, Henry's, all the greatest strikers in the world wouldn't have smiled after doing that. They would have been livid with themselves, because it's that moment as a striker, your eyes are supposed to light up. So midfield, so Thiago, hang on, there's another famous player going by. Trent lad, the shout in the kids. So yeah, so where was the midfield? So Milner was bloody good when he came on. I tell you what, that man is the... Hang on, Klopp. Hang on, let me just have a look. Klopp's waving to the kids, bless him. You can hear them. They all drive, basically. Them coaches are just full of staff and stuff like that. So anyway, which is what makes me laugh about the coach welcome. Most of them going in the cars. Anyway, so yeah, where was the midfield? So Milner was outstanding when he came on. Gini was poor, six, I think, based on the fact that he doesn't shoot, he doesn't create anything. I'm not too worried. I mean, he's a fantastic player for what he does, which is when we're playing the gegenpress and when we're hassling midfield. But I still think Liverpool lack a creative midfielder like Coutinho was, because Coutinho, I mean, don't you miss when we used to be inside left and he would always cut in on his right foot and bend it? He'll win a game on his own. We're lacking that, and we just need a creative player that can score goals. I know Naby Keita was supposed to be that man, but he can never get fit. He can just never get fit, so he's a no-go. Worryingly, again, and I keep saying this, I'm going to read some comments in a minute when these noisy kids do one. Worryingly, this cost us. What is he doing at Liverpool? I just don't get it. I mean, he doesn't even warm up. I don't even see him warming up as if he's coming on or anything. I just don't know what's going on with him. I mean, Robertson, he's an engine. He's just come back from international duty as well. In engine. But it'd be nice to see what we paid £7 million for, whether or not he's got it in the locker. Can he hit a shot like Reece? Can he cross the ball like Trent? We don't know what he's got, 'cause we've never seen him play. So that one always bizarres me. Every time I see him on the bench, you're better off just sticking a kid from the academy on the bench, like this young Polish lad, apparently, who's an absolute world beater that we've got coming through. That you can give him a chance, throw him on. Just a waste of a space on the bench players you're not going to use. Anyway, so front four, Jota 6. Didn't really do much today. Having said that, Newcastle, we're not even talking about that. Should have been down to 10 men after the elbow, which was a disgrace. Salah should have got man of the match, really. I thought he was the best player on the pitch. His running, his channels, his finish was brilliant. I thought he was the best player. I'll get 8, close to a 9 for Mohamed Salah. And Mane 6, poor today, very poor today. So that's it. So I think I've done all the players. Anyway, I'm just going to read your comments out. I'm just going to shut. Well, I was going to shut this window, but I'll do it in a minute. Some kids are really annoying, screaming. But you can understand why all the heroes are driving by. So gutted how shit we are. Oh yeah, one thing I was just going to say. So I've just looked at the league table. We are way not out of the champion. We're not out of the Champions League running at all. We're just got to go and beat Man United at Old Trafford now. Later on has to be a draw. I've just looked at this. If Chelsea win, it goes to, I think it was 5 points. You can't really see them losing 2. If West Ham win, it goes to 5 points, but you can see them losing 2. So I'd say a draw. We're all going to have to grip to this game and hope it's a draw at 5:30 today. So let's fingers crossed that's a draw. But let's not talk. Let's look at it like this. We've got 6 games left. I think it's 6. It is, yeah. And I'm just going to shut that window because them kids are doing my bloody head in. It makes me laugh when everybody sits outside waiting for them to all drive by, because they don't stop. They just all drive. But anyway, we've all done it, haven't we? Right, so yeah, so where was I? So yeah, we'll get away with it today if Chelsea and West Ham draw, because if you think about it, that's two of the people that are in the top four staying level on points with us. That means they've not gained none and we ain't lost none. So it has to be a draw later to get us off the hook. But to be honest with you, results have gone for us enough over the last few weeks. So I really do worry it's going to be like that. Thiago's going by now. You can hear him going, Thiago. Yeah, Thiago, Thiago. He's doing something with the kids because he's stopped. Let me just have a look. Oh my God. This little kid is absolutely buzzing because Thiago has just chucked him his match shirt out of the window because they're not allowed to exchange with players, are they? So Thiago has just thrown his shirt to a little boy out there who is screaming, running. That's really good, actually. So yeah, that's nice, Thiago. So well done, Thiago. Right, anyway. Yeah, so where was it? It's just because the kids are, what's it called? I can't put my head through. That's brilliant. You want to see this kid out there just waving that? Yeah, so anyway, going back to what I was saying. So yeah, so the Champions League all hinges on, well, it doesn't hinge on the draw later, but if we get a draw later, we're back in it. So yeah, with regards to the next match, Manchester United, which has now been moved to a Sunday, really looking forward to that. Like I say, get yourself up here for the Palace game, for the barbecue we're doing with DTBTV. We're going to have a little bucket there as a fundraiser. So basically, the barbecue's free, but you know, just chuck some change in if you want. It's up to you. We're going to be doing that. I'm going to have a little look later, see how we can get the scratch cards. Fantasy football for next season we're going to be doing as well. So if you want to enter that, we're going to be doing a league with a prize, cash prize for the winner. Just little things to like make it more enjoyable. You know, like I say, scratch cards. And fantasy football, all whether you want to do it. You don't have to do it, so it's not like, you know, you have to do it or anything like that. So anyway, yeah. So the kids are screaming. I don't know whether the players are chucking them their shirts. They might be, because that's Thiago just done it. But yeah, sorry, the players come on the coach, but the cars get brought here and then they drive back home in the cars. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, so anyway, what I was going to say, so yeah, because it just threw me off going out there. So yeah, so the group and all that will be getting better for next season. We're going to be doing pre-season friendlies. We're also going to be going to games. So me and Craig are going to be obviously one of us will be at the game, one of us will be doing match day live. So it won't always be a pair doing match day live like today. If Craig gets a ticket, he goes, and if I get a ticket, I go, vice versa. Or if we don't get a ticket, because you know how hard it is to get a ticket, then we'll be doing match day watching along. So yeah, it is small at the moment. We're building it. But the fact that Redmen TV are putting us on their pages now, the fact that I was after the Spirit of Shankly on BBC News on Wednesday or whenever it was in the week, so that's good. We're getting out there, and it's getting better, and the name's getting out there. And I was just talking to the Redmen TV guys earlier, and I asked them about what was it like when they started, and they said they didn't have any money, they didn't have any equipment, they were doing it all from home, as in just one house, like a room, like I'm doing now. And now they're interviewing Jurgen Klopp, they're interviewing the players, they're on planes to Madrid, they're everywhere. I mean, obviously we're never going to be that big because they're original, but even if it could, I tell you what, if I could just be 5%, 10% like the Anfield Rap or Spirit of Shankly or Data to Believers TV can just be even in the same company, which it is at the moment in a way, because we're out there with them, aren't we? Then I'll be really happy. But thanks to all your support and all those people that have been here from day one. Thank you as well. But it doesn't matter if you've been here from day one or you've been here for 2 months or you've been here for 3 days. This is going to be a journey we're all going to go on together. And like I say, next season is when DTBTV will come alive, when the fans are here, when we're outside the ground, when we can bring you all the singing and the live bands, and the Jamie Webster plays 5-6 doors down from me. Do you know what I mean? We'll bring you Jamie Webster. We'll bring you all the things in the streets, the fireworks going off. It's Champions League night. When we're playing away in the Champions League, I'll be going to the church pub or the Sandon, and you'll get a view of all the fans celebrating when we score. Also, What else are we planning on doing? Oh yeah, so basically I'm going to be going to some of the 23 games and the under 18 games at Anfield next season when we're in the FA Youth Cup and that. So I'll do some little sort of little videos of penalties or free kicks that are getting scored, so you get to see goals live at Anfield. I'll also do little player ratings things, saying, oh, by the way, keep an eye on this kid. I watched him today for the U23s or the under 18s. He's brilliant. So you'll get a little bird's eye view of the players coming through. I'll even go to the academy because Kirby. You get the Champions League games for the under 23s being played. I mean, I watched Liverpool v Napoli there last year or the year, yeah, last year. So again, I'll go to them. You'll get to see some real great photos and players. So this group it's different, and it's different because where we are, but also because of me and Craig and the people that put hours on in to make it come to your door wherever you are in the world. So yeah, I'm trying to not think about the game too much today because I'm a little bit gutted because I do think the referee should have blown as well. He played an extra minute. I know it's 4+, but it's just that old saying again, isn't it? We can't hold on to a win. We have to either win it or throw it away. There's no in between with Liverpool under Klopp. We never put 10 behind the ball and go, right, come on, break us down. You know, the Rafa Benitez way. You know, when we beat Chelsea in the European Cup, it was literally just stick to your positions, don't move, hassle them, nick the game 1-0. And win the game. But we expect that. And do you know what? Having said that, we've had the best football ever under Jurgen Klopp, and we love Jurgen Klopp, and we just have to take the fact that we can't shut out games sometimes because we're too busy going for the second, and that's just what we buy into with Jurgen, and I love that anyway. So anyway, I'm going to read out some of your comments, just go through them, then I'm going to just chill out, play Footy Manager and watch West Ham later. So here we go. Thanks for all your support as well. So Billy, keep up the good work, Neil. What you've done and are doing keeps us in contact with what's going on at Anfield. Keep it up. Cheers, Billy Walker. Love the group. Sorry about the argument with that person. I've sent my address to his. Okay. I can't really read that one out loud. This is it. More balls need to be found in the net. Yeah, crazy. Could have missed. We have had to score. Martin Histroff. Yes, mate. The night with Dortmund was one of the best nights in my life. Exactly. So why would you throw that away? Because you can't be arsed with the Europa. It's just snobbery again, and I keep saying that. Liverpool are here to win trophies, right? Telling me about Alaves when we beat Alaves in the final 5-4 wasn't amazing. What about that run in 2001 when we won the European treble? You telling me that? Oh, sorry, the treble. That wasn't amazing. Of course it was. European nights are amazing, and the Europa League, by the way, have got some big teams in it. This season, it's had AC Milan in it. It's had flipping. You know, can you imagine playing Stevie's Rangers or Celtic in it over 2 legs? They'd be good games, just for Genie Wijnaldum's out there now. Or, my mind's gone blank, it always does. But yeah, Inter Milan were in the Europa League this year. I think they were, basically big teams have been in the Europa League this season. Do you know what I mean? Like you would get in the Champions League anyway. Because obviously the Champions League teams that don't finish second in the group, they finish third, drop into it. And why wouldn't you want to win it? You know, Manchester United are probably going to go and win it this year. And do you know what that will do? It'll put them back in the Champions League. All right, they're going to finish in the top 4 anyway, but do you get what I mean? Or Arsenal could win it. And even though Arsenal are poor, they're going back in the Champions League. Why would you throw away the only trophy on the planet that can get you into the Champions League? So the Europa League should be more important than the FA Cup, than the League Cup. It should be the second behind the league as the most important trophy that we go into for next season. If we finish in the Europa League, no one says we are. We could still be in the Champions League. I personally think it's Man City's year. I generally do believe it is Man City's year that they will win the Champions League this year. And if they do and we finish 5th, we've qualified for the Champions League. So it isn't over yet. So let's just go through the comments again. This is the second game we've lost in the last final minutes of the match, yeah? Well, not lost. Second game we drew in the last final minutes of the match. But I know what you mean, Julia. We've got what we deserved, easiest chances, and we didn't finish the game. Our 4th spot we don't deserve on the basis of season, but we will fight till the end and see where it takes us. Rajit, well done, mate. Yes, I 100% would take finishing outside the top 6. Europa League kills the season. No chance of winning the Prem, which is the standard. Well, that's down to you. It's your opinion, Pedrag. And you're entitled to your opinion. I've got no problem with that. I just want them nights here. I mean, I couldn't imagine sitting here from a Monday to a Friday with no European football. It's just not for me. And I just think we just buy a bigger squad and we cope with both. We play on Sunday most of the time anyway, so there's no difference. But anyway, like I say, it's your opinion. Like I say, you're entitled to it. So yeah, if you think it means we've got a better chance of winning the Prem and you could cope without no midweek European games for a year, fine. I totally agree with what you're saying. Well, not agree with it. I agree to disagree with you, but that's the way it works. Sean, we shouldn't care about those who mock us for failing to get into the top four. Every one of them have seen their team miss out. Exactly. Shaqiri and Jones should start against United. Yeah, I thought Curtis Jones was fantastic when he come on. Knew we were going to draw. Every Dortmund game there are 3 trips to back end of nowhere. They're a derail a title challenge. Yeah, well, like you say, Pedro, not a problem. Your opinion. Genie playing like a man who doesn't want an injury before the Euros, and to scupper a move, been a great servant, but looks like he's winding down. Sean, I totally agree with that. He doesn't look like he wants to do too much in case he overdoes it, tweaks his knee, goes out the Euros, or knows he's going to be playing at Barcelona next year, which he will be. The Davis, the mistake, again, putting Fab back defence, we losing out on momentum. Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on with Davis. Ned Green, it's a fantastic group, Neil. Keep up the grind, mate. Agree with you about that miss that was set. Mane missed, that was set the match. I also think Jota should be kept on. He always gets in the positions where at times I wonder if the other 3 are still on the pitch. Raging after that. Yeah, mate, we're all pissed off, to be honest with you. I thought Davis would have played today. He's never going to get a chance. Yeah, well, you know what Klopp's like. He doesn't throw players in straight away. We missed Thiago when he was subbed. Thiago going off was a massive mistake, yeah. But Craig's gone home, Stephen. He's got his little girls to look after, mate, so he's gone home. Mane's lost his mojo and Bobby looks lost, shows some special moments but not often enough. Whereas the barbecue against Palace, it's going to be on Stanley Park, mate. We're going to be out there. Or if Liverpool remove their the fencing around that green, mind you, they'll probably kick me off there, but basically that's where we're going to be doing. So we'll be on Stanley Park. So we're going to have a couple of tables set up, barbecue, burgers, going to have some hot dogs as well. Got my slow cooker, I'm going to have hot dogs, all free, but there'll be a donation bucket, so you can chuck 20p in there for your burger if you want. It's just a donation bucket. You don't have to, it's there, because we're going to raise funds for the new season. Got a couple of fundraisers. I'm going to go on a bike ride. I want to do Leeds Liverpool Canal. I've never done that, but I'm going to warm up with a few warm-up rides. Great news, guys. Cheers. How many teams have won the Premier League while being in the Europa League? Though that's my argument. How many teams have won the World Club Championship, the Premier League, and the Champions League? We did that. So and the Super Cup. So if anyone can do it, Pedro, we can. I've got faith in the team to win every trophy. That's what I'm trying to say. Where you get that from, if City win its 5th, is enough. Pretty sure we wouldn't qualify still. I got told today from everybody on the street that if City win it, of course, City don't need their Champions League place. If they win it, doing it pushes down 5th place. That's what I got told, because the winners, unless it's, I don't know, this is what everyone was saying on the street today. I'm just going on that. If we don't get your FA Cup, is a must next season. Yeah, I love the FA Cup, Jarrett. Need to believe in the team. Totally agree. So I'll have a look now. From what I got told, if City do win, it will be an extra place, because you get, doesn't the Champions League winners go into the Champions League next season? I'm sure the Champions League winners go into the Champions League next season. But even if they finish like 10th in their own league, they go back. Remember when we won in Istanbul? We still went into the Champions League the following season. So I think that means there's an extra place for the country that literally has won it, and that's why 5th gets it. That's what I got told, innit? And another thing, if not Arsenal, who's in the Man United? If Man United win the Europa League as well, I'm sure that that means there's two Champions League places that they can't. Yeah, because Man U get a Champions League place finishing 2nd, and a Champions League place for winning the Europa. So I'm sure that 5th means you're going to get a Champions League place if Man United win that, or I think Man City. Maybe that's what he meant. Maybe he meant Man United winning the Europa League. I don't know. It's one of the two. All I know is I got told it on the street today, and many people were saying it. If they said City though, if City win the Champions League, we'd finish 5th. I don't know. I've been a busy day, and I just go off. You know me. I go off the spur of the moment, what I hear and what I say. I just go with anything. That's the way it is. Right. Anyway, enjoy your night. I'm getting tired now. I'm gonna just chill out, play Footy Manager, and watch the West Ham game later on. Have a great day, everybody. Keep your chins up. We go again. You'll never walk.